Welcome students, today I am going to start the new topic, that is the electrochemical cell. What is electrochemical cell? The cell which is converting chemical energy into electrical energy or electrical energy into chemical energy is called as electrochemical cell. We will talk about the galvanic cell or voltaic cell, that are the cells which is converting chemical energy into the electrical energy. The example is the Daniel cell. Daniel cell is the example of the galvanic or the voltaic cell. Now firstly you should know the construction of the Daniel cell. It is consisting of the two parts. One part contain the zinc sulfate solution, another part contain the cupric sulfate solution. The two rods are dipped into it. Zinc rod is dipped into the zinc sulfate solution and the copper rod is dipped into the cupric sulfate solution. Salt bridge is present between them. Salt bridge is used to maintain the electrical neutrality into electrolytic solution. It contains the electrolyte and it is present for the balancing the both of the electrolytic solutions. And the metal wire is connected to the voltmeter. Whenever the current starts to flow, zinc undergoes oxidation to form zinc plus 2 ion by the loss of 2 electron. Free electron moves towards the copper electrode and accepted by the copper ion which is present in the cupric sulfate solution. Copper ion undergoes reduction over there, and that solid copper is deposited at the electrode and it acts at as the positive ion of all cathode. That copper rod is acting as the cathode and the copper is deposited in the form of solid form in it, and zinc is in the aqueous form. Okay, now we will talk about the equation. You will see over here what is the function which is performing at anode. Zinc is giving 2 electron, copper is accepting 2 electron, and the overall reaction will be over here zinc plus copper, zinc plus copper, as it is accepting 2 electron and it is donating 2 electron. Okay, this is the whole process which is done inside the Daniel cell. This is also the diagram of that of the Daniel cell. Now we will talk about the batteries. What do you mean by batteries? You all know that batteries are used in different things. Like that of it is used in the automobile, it is used in the flashlights. The batteries are commonly used. Okay, before studying further, you should know that there are two types of cell, that is the primary cell or that of the secondary cell. What do you mean by the primary cell, or what do you mean by the secondary cell? We will talk about it over here. That what is the primary cell or what is the secondary cell. Primary cell are batteries that cannot be recharged or reused, and secondary cells are the batteries that can be recharged and reused. There are many cells and batteries which cannot be reused, so called as the primary cells, and that can be recharged is called as the secondary cells. Irreversible reaction occur. Reversible reaction occur, can be used only once, can be used more than once. Used in the portable devices as they produce current immediately, need to charge before use, and use in the automobiles. Have lower self-discharge rate and can be used for long-term storage of power. Have a high self-discharge rate compared to primary cell. Okay, so this is the difference between the two types of cell, that is the primary cell and the secondary cell. Okay, now we will talk about one of the irreversible cell, that is the primary cell. We will talk about the primary cell, that is the dry cell. Okay, this is the structure of that dry cell. You will see over here. This is the dry cell, the cell which is normally used in the calculator, flashlights, clocks. This is the dry cell, the primary cell, which is used to convert chemical energy into the electrical energy. Over here you will see it is consisting of a vessel of the zinc. Inside that the present is MnO3 and carbon powder, and there is a paste of the zinc chloride or NH4Cl is present inside that. Graphite rods are present which is acting as a cathode. Graphite rods are acting as a cathode. The concentrated electrolytic solution is thickened into a gel-like paste by an agent reagent such as starch is present over there. What is the function which is performing inside this dry cell? The zinc and the graphite electrode are connected by the metallic wire as that in the galvanic cell. Over here also on the zinc, oxidation takes place and zinc ion will pass into the wet phase, and the zinc ion will pass, leaving behind electron on the zinc container, and the electrons move from the zinc electrode to carbon electrode through the external circuit. The cell reaction are complex. In the same way as in the galvanic cell, oxidation takes place at the zinc side. In the same way over here, the zinc side oxidation takes place, electrons are moved and the current will be flow. This is the working of the dry cell. Now the lead storage battery. Lead storage battery is the example of the secondary cell. It is used in the automobile. The battery can be used through repeated cycle of discharging and recharging. Means it is discharging continuously and recharging continuously. Now we will talk about the construction of this lead storage battery. As you see over here, there is a pair, 6 pairs of the cells are present. That means 6 pairs, anode and cathode both combination, it is a one pair, so it have a 6 pairs present. From those 6 pairs, 2 volt are being produced, so the total voltage which is produced by the battery is the 12 volt. So only and these all 6 pairs are connected in series. Okay, in lead storage battery, anodes are the lead alloys and cathodes are made up of red lead dioxide. An electrolytic solution is the dilute sulfuric acid having concentration of 30%. There is 2 types of process which is going on, that is discharging and recharging. How it will be discharged, you will see over here. PbSO4 solution precipitate and partially coated both electrode, and water which is present over there, which it will be diluted with that of the sulfuric acid, and the battery is said to be discharged. In the same way, the reaction when the battery is connected to any electrical source, we can force the electron to flow in opposite direction, and the net cell reaction can be reversed and the battery is recharged. So these two processes are going on inside the battery. Now this is the work which you have to complete in your chemistry copy. These are the 3 questions which you have to done in your chemistry copy.